So, gonna do a full reveal of all three schematics here of the McGrath Mini amplifier, and then I want to talk about a couple of them in some more detail, particularly the audio circuitry here. I already made a video, but it was kind of like sideways and stuff, so hopefully all the gravity sensors and fancy stuff works out, and Steve Jobs can help bring this to you right side up. We'll see. Who knows? That's the audio circuitry, and then we have the power circuitry. Give you a look there, and then we have the 5-volt subsystem, basically the relay control circuit. That's down on the power strip too. So I'm going to come back to the audio. Speak in more detail about some elements here. This is the input section here. My own design. I was going to copy Fender, and then I differentiated more and more, and so this is what I have now. Here's the gain switch. As you can see, it opens or closes a negative feedback loop on this stage. This general technique of kind of treating tubes like op amps and using negative feedback, it really works. I didn't know whether it would or not, and I sort of invented it or reinvented it myself and tried it, and it works and stuff about as one would expect. This behaves like a virtual ground here, essentially, just as it would with an inverting op amp input, except of course the gain is a lot lower. Open loop gain's about 60 on one of these tubes out of a possible 100. So anyway, but a lot of the circuits work at least analogously, if not identically, to an op amp circuit, and that's been pretty cool. I make a lot of use of that in my circuitry. But then again, sometimes one wants the open loop curve of the tube to be present there, and by closing that, it really changes the tonality quite a bit. So that's an interesting little bit of circuitry I use in a few places here. This linear preamp, so-called, is basically a wrapper around my variable frequency mid boost and cut circuit here, which I'm very proud of. Not that it works so great. There's more that could be done as regards the way it operates, but it's kind of in the ballpark, and I'm just very proud because I got it to work at all after trying a couple different variations that were borrowed from the internet and supposed to work, but I could never get them to work. And they were very clever and used a lot of negative feedback and stuff, and it all looked good on paper, but it never quite operated, and I don't think I quite understood any of the circuits I was working with. We're talking about things starting from the Baxandall active tone control, so that's a circuit that I know and understand, I think, and like, but I thought I was going to extend it to a variable mid kind of situation, and I don't know, it never did work out. But so I use this, which is really kind of boneheaded circuit, but it does work. This is behaving as a gain of one phase splitter, so you have a negative phase coming out of there, inverted, and non-inverted coming out of there, and just kind of mix between the two. This gives a sort of a clean bypass, which the other things I